In northern Lithuania, near the city of Šiauliai, hundreds of thousands of crosses sit on a hill. Now representing both the Lithuanian identity and Christian devotion, this site of pilgrimage offers peace to those who visit. This is the Hill of Crosses. The tradition of leaving crosses began in 1831 to commemorate those who had fallen in a rebellion against Russia. People still leave crosses today.
This bright, colorful temple located in southern India wasn't put on earth just to catch the eye. It's also one of the largest Hindu houses of worship. Welcome to the Sri Ranganathaswamy Temple. It is dedicated to the Hindu god of Ranganatha, a reclining form of the Hindu deity Vishnu. But this relaxed-looking god is one of the highest levels of Hindu idols. The temple, which has over 6 miles of walls and over 100 buildings, is one of the 5 important pilgrimage sites along the river Kaveri for devotees of Ranganatha. The temple itself is a beacon of the uniquely South Indian Dravidian style of architecture. Its temples are adorned with pyramid-shaped towers made from sandstone, soapstone, or granite. The first construction on this site dates back nearly 700 years. It grew and grew into the wonder that it is today, a site that will surely settle any pilgrim's wandering soul.
There are 33,000 traditional temples in Thailand, but with its majestic white exterior, Wat Rong Khun is anything but ordinary. Every part of Wat Rong Khun is unique. The entrance is lined with ghoulish traffic cones, ghostly heads hang from trees, and arms reach up to meet you as you cross the bridge to this architecturally curious place of worship. Wat Rong Khun's most distinguishing feature is its untraditional white color, chosen by the artist to represent purity. The sprinkling of glass mosaics are an emblem of enlightenment, while the mirrors show off Buddha's wisdom shining through the universe. Contrasting the white is a gold building. The ornate restroom is covered in gold leaf, symbolizing the idea of the mind's fixation on wealth and material possessions. While the temple is visually stunning and attracts thousands of tourists from around the world, when it was first completed, it received negative attention. The Thai government, monks, and other artists said it wasn't Thai art, as it was a departure from the traditional due to the symbols embracing pop culture found throughout the grounds. Despite that, the building stands defiantly as an emblem of Thai art for a modern world.
Pink towers and giant dragons. Sounds like a scene from a fairy tale, but in this case, it's not. In the Sampran district sits one of Thailand's most unique temples. Wat Sampran is a pink shrine dedicated to the Buddhist faith and measures 260 feet or 80 meters high, representing the age of Buddha when he died. While the temple is known for the giant encircling dragon, its meaning remains a mystery. Bhavana Buddha, the founder of the temple, was inspired to create the hollow dragon building during a 7-day fasting meditation. Construction took only 5 years. Visitors can climb the stairs of the 17-story temple to touch the dragon's beard, or they can climb inside the belly of the beast. This temple is a must-visit for people looking to discover something truly one of a kind.
Made entirely of wood without a single nail, the Sanctuary of Truth in Pattaya, Thailand, is a modern-day marvel built using ancient carving techniques. This religious shrine has been under construction since 1981, and it isn't scheduled to be completed anytime soon. It was commissioned by a Thai millionaire who spent his fortune on projects like this. He wanted to keep ancient wood-building techniques alive. The building towers 375 feet and looks out over the coast. Its 4 wings are dedicated to Thai, Cambodian, Chinese, and Indian iconography. A team of 250 woodcarvers have created ornate images of religious and philosophical significance throughout the structure. The Sanctuary of Truth is considered an art installation, religious shrine, and cultural monument, all in one. Although the creator has passed away and won't have an opportunity to see his celestial masterpiece completed, the work continues according to his specific plans.
In Thailand, there are over 40,000 Buddhist temples, but there's only one that looks quite like this. Completed in 2004, Wat Phai Layam is a collection of temples and statues located on Koh Samui, Thailand's second largest island. These are active temples and a tranquil place where quiet reflection is encouraged and appropriate attire is a must. One of the most eye-catching figures is the statue of the Buddha, which is 30 meters high and painted in bright red, white, and gold. The main statue at Wat Phai Layam is the Buddhist goddess of compassion and mercy, Guan Yin. Here, she's represented with 18 arms, which shows her ability to help many people in need at once. The temple is surrounded by a lake filled with hungry fish. Visitors who make a donation to the temple are given a bag of fish food. People also buy fish and turtles at the local food market and release them into the lake. Buddhists consider it an act of spiritual merit. And the fish and turtles do too.
In northern Italy, in the foothills of the Alps, a collection of temples dedicated to the human spirit sit 100 feet below ground. Built in secret over a period of 15 years, this is Damanhur, the temples of humankind.
To wander this mausoleum in Shiraz, Iran, is like stepping into the holiest of light shows. The Shah Cheragh, which roughly translates to King of the Light in Persian, is a funerary monument and mosque, a beautiful holy place for thousands of Muslim worshippers. The structure is made of multicolored pieces of tile and glass, and is considered to be the 3rd most important pilgrimage site in Iran. Initially started around 900 AD as a burial site for an important Shia Muslim figure, the mosque continued to be expanded and improved. The decision to adorn the mosque with its iconic mirror ball decoration came from Queen Tash Khatun in the 14th century. She wanted the mosque to intensify any light 1,000 times over, in homage to the mosque's name. Although meant to be a holy shrine and important pilgrimage location for Shia Muslims, people of any faith can marvel at the mosque's immense beauty.
The Mesquita has always been a spiritual place, but has not always been occupied by the same religion. Nowhere else in the world will you find a cathedral built inside the walls of a mosque. Originally the site of a temple to the Roman god Janus, the Mesquita was built as a mosque after Cordoba came under Moorish rule in the late 7th century. Then, in 1236, the city of Cordoba came under Christian rule and the Mesquita was converted to a church. 4 centuries later, a cathedral was constructed in its center and it became a home for the town's Roman Catholics. While the cathedral is an example of classic Catholic Baroque architecture, the majority of the Mesquita's construction is a result of the work of Islamic architects. Features like 856 columns and symmetrical arches give the illusion of infinite space. These elements are examples of why the Mesquita is considered one of the greatest accomplishments in Islamic architecture in the world. Today, it is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Over 1 million people visit every year, and after all its history, it is now seen as a site of religious significance to both Catholics and Muslims.